Hello everyone, welcome back to Fallout 4. We are here in Diamond City and we have to talk to Nick Valentine. In the last episode we found Kellogg, who apparently killed our spouse. So at least some form of justice was done. I sent Tori back to Covenant because she kinda needs a break and, well, she really helped us the last couple of episodes, so she really deserves it. So I'm all by my lonesome. Not sure who I'm gonna pick up, but let's talk to Nick Valentine first.
Hey, would love to chat, but I don't have time.
Diamond City surplus!
Come on, Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion.
Oh,
Here's
nice
the
suit,
quote.
Piper.
She's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a woman's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son. What happened?
Accidents happened.
Where do you want me to start? The part where Kellogg turned out to be working for the Institute? Or the part where he told me they have Sean?
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
What about him?
He had to have a way in and out. But am I right in thinking he's not available for a chinwag?
Quite right.
Any other ideas, Nick?
That's what I thought. He's dead.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
So, what now?
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her life story in person. Let's stay focused. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
What exactly do we need, Nick?
Kellogg's brain. It's a long shot, but Dr. Amari just might be able to get it jump-started. See what the old Merc knew.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
Yeah, let's take Piper.
I'll head out with Piper. We'll meet you there, Nick.
Sounds good. You two stay out of trouble. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Okay, so we need to head to Good Neighbor. Why don't you have sunglasses? Or are you just not wearing them? Wait, you have a double-barrel shotgun? Yeah, I don't think so. You're gonna have that. Oh, 2,000 rounds. Nice. We're gonna sell that right off, and well, you can keep that for memorabilia's sake, I guess. Well, Sterling's the spirits. Completed. Check the detective cases. Oh, he has a magazine?
Excellent. Well,
Battles
take your
won
time.
with fists.
The literate keep me
Wars
fed.
with wits.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses. Listen to Marty's holotape. We can do that. Wait, it's not a... Is it a quest item? Yes, it is.
Nicky, you old bucket of bolts, it's Marty. I know it's been a while, but I came across a little mystery I thought might get your nerves firing. You remember that ugly grasshopper statue on top of Faneuil Hall? Turns out it's got a note in it. A note written by the son of one Shem Drown. I don't expect that name means anything to you, but the guy was a coppersmith. Way back when folks did shit like that. Apparently, this note leads straight to the old guy's stash. I don't know what's in it, but I'd sure like to know if it's still there. I'm gonna go do a little recon on the hall. If you decide you want to get the team back together, you let me know.
The Gilded Grasshopper. Okay, sounds interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna take Piper and we're going to Good Neighbor and have a chat with this Dr. Amari type. So, I'm gonna see you there in a sec. Okay, here we are in the memory den.
Well, well,
Oh, there's
Mr.
Nicky.
Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Shame I can't steal all this stuff. I saw some batteries, some silver. Stuff I could actually use.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
This one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who could make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
So the brain is still good, right?
Possibly. There's no sign of decay, so the tech is probably preserving the tissue, injecting some kind of compound to keep it stable.
Well,
But
that's
there's no way
convenient.
to access the memories inside without a compatible port.
You're talking about me, right? I'm an old synth. If the Institute built me out of similar parts, we might have an in.
There could be long-term side effects. I don't know where to even begin with listing the risks.
Don't bother. I don't need to hear them. Plug me in, Doc.
Awesome, Nick.
Hey, I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here.
Ooh, stuff.
I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot,
Bingo.
Grognak the Barbarian.
of
That one worth
flashes.
reading?
Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Oh, she's talking to me. Oh, what, where?
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption, and we don't have the password. Let's see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Why me? Why not Piper? What the hell? Fine.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
I guess so. Word of advice, do this in first-person mode. Because you'll struggle in third person walking the thingies that we're gonna see.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
This looks like a bad LSD
There.
trip.
This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Not relevant.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Nope, not what we're looking for, Doc.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we
Nope.
sit down?
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg.
Since. What? Why are you frozen?
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
Alright, guess it's not
Getting
relevant.
warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Cryogenic stasis. Suspended.
Also,
I found another
not
intact
relevant.
memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son?
Sean?
This appears to
It wasn't
be a
my
very
idea
recent
to
memory.
settle down with the
So,
kid in the middle
good
of
news, I
Diamond
think.
City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Oh boy, Piper has really done it this time. I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor,
So...
there this time. I probably shouldn't have even
Kellogg.
said anything.
It's okay. One of these days, the new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. You're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Attack of the killer
Minimizing
robots.
my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in...
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only
If anything like this had ever happened before, I'd never heard of it. Maybe a sign that the old man was losing his grip. Finding someone in the glowing sea wasn't gonna be any picnic. I never expected an Institute egghead to give me so much trouble.
mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
kind of funny that the so-called report of Virgil was a vault application folder.
Public occurrence?
Yeah, we're not gonna do this again.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good, but I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
Alright, let's get straight to the point. Teleportation.
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
Okay, that doesn't sound very good.
Then he's dead already. It's a waste of time.
No, he must have gone there for a reason. He has to be alive. He must have been prepared for it. Look, we don't have any options left. You have to go after him. Through that sea of radioactive ash.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
Alright, we need power armor and lots of drugs.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Alright, let's see how Nyx is doing. Wait, did I miss this container?
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use of it.
Talk to Nick. Yes, I was about to, but I saw stuff.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
What did you say?
What? What are you talking about?
You feeling all right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Radaway you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Yeah, we're definitely keeping Piper.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Alright, let's have a look at this quest. The glowing sea. That's not too bad actually, it's around Vault 95. Maybe I can combine it with the stuff I'm doing with Kate for her drug habit. Anyway, I think it's a bad idea doing it right now. They both mentioned we need power armor or that it would be very useful, so... Listen to Silver Shroud Station in Good Neighbor. We can do that.
Galaxy News Radio. When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, a slaying in Scully Square.
Just down this alley.
Well, well, well. Looks like someone got lost on the wrong side of the tracks.
Oh, it's set in Good Neighbor, not in the memory then.
I'm just meeting a friend. No business of yours. Perhaps I'll just call him. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Not so fast, fancy pants. You wallet.
Calling all Silver Shroud fans.
There it is.
Once in a lifetime announcement. The Silver Shroud returns and he's gonna clean up the streets. Everyone heard how Wayne Delancey murdered Miss Selmy and her kid over a few lousy caps. Death is coming for you, Wayne.
Galaxy News.
Okay, so we gotta play Executioner.
When evil walks the streets of Boston.
Shush. I didn't weave this armor, so this could be annoying. Let's see, where's the hat? Where did you put the hat? Wait, is it a quest item? Yes, it is. I really like the clipping of the hair. Come on, Piper, we're gonna play superhero.
Hi.
What's with the fancy duds? Looks expensive. Might be I found a new friend.
What's with your knees?
Your crimes have gone unpunished for too long.
What the hell's wrong with you? Well, nothing a few bullets won't cure. You mess with me.
This?
Put calling card on the bot. Ooh, that might be worth some money. Alright, let's eat something and listen to the stupid radio again. That's a 6. Ooh, I have lots of these. That should be enough.
Galaxy News Radio. When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows. Shield.
Friend of the show, Jerry, is here.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello?
It's on.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm
We're
saying.
recording in here. Aw, man.
Real professional guys. Oh, my jumping is back to normal.
Great, great. Silver Shroud's dispatched justice already. Miss Selmy has been avenged.
Shit, the Shroud off Wayne? Wait, so this guy's actually for real?
Oh, you better believe it. So, Jerry, go on. Tell the listeners about what we're talking about.
Right. So AJ, you know, the chem dealer by Bobby's, he's doing good for himself.
himself.
Ben must have been crazy.
Says he's got a whole new market. Kids. Even with his garbage chems, he's just raking in the caps.
You hear that? Sounds like the Silver Shroud has another bad guy to deal with.
Why? This Shroud guy, he's gonna muscle in on the chem trade now?
Whoever this Brotherhood of
He's gonna do
Steel
something
is,
about it.
I'm not buying
AJ's
that.
selling
We
the kids.
come in
And
peace.
his chems have
More.
killed people.
And? I don't get it.
He doesn't get
Can't
it.
let AJ kill kids.
Whatever.
Alright, looks like we have a new target.
Galaxy News Radio.
Let's start shooting right away because these guys are pretty dangerous.
Walks the streets of Boston. Innocent, judging the guilty.
That works.
That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, Fat.
The Silver Shroud's bringing justice to Good Neighbor. You bad guys better look out. And now, a special update. The villainous assassin Kendra was recently spotted at the third rail. The same Kendra who bombed Little Joe's shack and killed 4 innocent drifters. If you want to see the Silver Shroud in action, stay near Whitechapel Charlie. The Shroud's sure to interrogate him to find the evildoer's whereabouts.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding
Charlie
the
sets the
innocent,
drinks.
Let's put the gun away.
That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, Into the Robot's
Hey Charlie.
Den.
Oh, well, we're here. Do you have whiskey? Just one.
Hey, Charlie.
Make way for paying customers. You look like one of them wankers from the papers. What you wearing out for?
Yes, my choleric companion. And
Let's turn that off.
You look upon the Silver Shroud! I seek a miscreant named Kendra.
Shroud then? More like a nutter. Kendra is not one to be trifled with. People associated with her have a habit of being found face down in a ditch. If you're set on meeting her, for a fee it can be arranged.
I'm not gonna pay you.
It is not wise to stand between the Silver Shroud and righteous justice.
Justice? You mean to end her? In that case, her flat's just south of Good Neighbor. Water Street Apartments. Look out for the blighters she's got with her. Nasty piece of business, that. Good luck.
Hey, I'll be right back. Hi, it's Hyper right.
Water Street Apartments. Right. Let's jump out of Good Neighbor.
Really in charge of Good Neighbor.
I think I just heard Pigman kill a couple of guys. I have to be careful because this armor really is shit. For a second I thought I saw a super mutant. So, let's take our gun out. No, it's not time. Legendary?
What was that? Blue, we're not alone here. Here's trouble!
Guess I have to stand back, crippled limbs and all.
I wonder if this is normal for other journalists.
Viper, where did you get that grenade? And why can't you work it? Because that was terrible. Yes, it was. Of course, she fell down. Wait there.
Hey, over here. Get him. Drop him. Wait there.
Okay, I'll be here then.
Now, where is the legendary? this one. Of crippling. It's the third one we find. Nice. We don't like these. Piper, there's a super mutant shooting at you. Might be a good idea to shoot back. Really? Oh wow. There's another one. Are you okay? What do you mean, danger? Oh, money. That's money. Is there like a nightkin around or anything? Shh. Oh, more dead bodies. Scribe? Oh, double black. Right.
No sign of him now.
This sure is a busy street. Hello, Dougie. Too bad. And more stuff. Microscope, I'll take it. Apartments. I think we already discovered this, didn't we? Also.
Hey, come on.
All raiders. There's one. And there's two. Any more? Guess not.
That's in better shape than I expected.
Turret somewhere. Okay, let's have a look at this level. 34. We maxed that. Ooh. Yes. More ninja is good. Super sledge. I'll take some ceramics, I guess.
Shit. Must have scared him off.
No, you didn't. We were just looting. Sorry. Oh, I can unlock this for experience.
Yes.
Hi, Piper.
Hey.
Nuka grenades. Really? Oh, hello, Mr. Turd. We don't like you. No, don't. Sneaky frag mine. Good thing I don't trigger them anymore. That must be our target. Well, shoot first, ask questions later. Put calling card on Kendra's body. We will. Contract. If you pick it up, you get another location marker, and it won't go away until you complete it. So it's worth money. I mean, you can get some caps out of it, but it's really annoying if you don't want to do it. So don't pick it up if your intent not to complete it. Oh, she has a nice collection of drugs. And a lot of mines. Come on. Alright, let's have a look at the quest. Listen to Silver Shroud Station in Good Neighbor. Okay, so we have to go back again. Alright. I think we're gonna call it here. Next time, not sure what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll continue this quest, maybe we'll do something else, but we'll just have to see. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.